Hi everybody. I'm going to talk very briefly about how to use the peer review function in Blackboard because you have peer reviews due in a couple of days. So I'd like you to watch this so that you know exactly how to do them. Okay, the first step is to open the peer review paper number 2 link. And if you're watching this, you know that it's in the week 9 folder, which is this week. Once you click on the link, you'll see two tabs. One is called Read Reviews and one is called Write Reviews. Click the Write Reviews tab. You will have two papers automatically assigned to you, and click on the first paper to start. Now the Read Reviews button will also be used when all of the peer reviews have been complete after Wednesday at 11:59 p.m., you can go back and click the Read Reviews button, and that way you can read the reviews others have written on your paper. So the next slide in this show shows you the setup of the page and how it will look once you open the Write Review tab. You'll have about 7 questions to answer about the person's paper you're reading. The questions appear on the right bar. Please be aware too of the number of words required per question. And I'd like you to be as specific as possible in your answers. I want to know that you actually read the paper rather than just generically inserted some information. And I do go back and I spot read at least a little bit of everybody's peer reviews to see what you did on other people's papers, because I'm able to see all of those, of course, once you finish. So here is what the page will look like. It's actually called Peer Mark. And when you open it, you'll see those questions on the right bar of the paper that you're working on. They'll be the same questions for the second paper. Your name will not show up. I don't think it will. I turned off the review name. You will likely see the person's name, of course, because their name will be in the heading. So you'll know whose paper you're reviewing, but they shouldn't know who you are. So you answer those questions on the right bar, and then take a look on the left side of this page where I've circled that bubble in red. If you click on the paper anywhere, you can make bubble comments. And those bubble comments are not required, but they are certainly helpful. They will help others, and you will be helped if you also have bubble comments. So I may consider giving a little bit of extra credit if you put bubble comments in the papers that you read, both papers. Then finally, if you take a look at the blue circle in the top right corner, once you go back to read the reviews of your paper, you'll see those tiny blue arrows in the top right corner, and that way you can move from one review to the next. That's the only way I've found that you can do it. Over the years of using this program, I don't think that you can actually click on the separate reviews from the very first page. I think you have to use these blue arrows. So that will happen when you start to read the reviews of your paper. And there's one final slide here. After finishing the questions and any bubble comments you wish to make, click Save to finish it later, or click Submit. Then go to the next paper. You have 2 papers that you need to submit before the deadline. The deadline is October 21st at 11:59. I already mentioned that you should go back to the peer review box and click Read Reviews. You will then be able to read all feedback on your work. One final important thing to remember is that my feedback on your draft is not in the peer review box. It is in the rough draft paper number 1 box. So you will have to go to both boxes to get reviews from your peers and from me, of course, so that you can revise your paper. The final copy is due this Sunday at 11:59. Nothing on the calendar has changed. So one final comment. If you would like to get some tutoring help on this, like many of you did last time, you need to go ahead and submit this rough draft even before I've made comments so that you can get some tutoring help from the TCC tutoring. Okay, that's all I have. If you have any questions, feel free to write me an email. Bye-bye.